everyone. We're going to discuss about life processes today. This is class 10 biology topic. So, let us discuss what is life processes first. When I talk about life, it refers to something which is living. So, what all processes happen inside our body which are required to sustain life are what you call as life processes. जो भी हमारी बॉडी में प्रोसेसेस हो रही हैं जो जिंदा रहने के लिए ज़रूरी हैं all these processes are what you call as life processes. So, can you name some of them? Yes, we have like the processes for example digestion, we have excretion, respiration, transportation. All these processes are required for us to survive and therefore they are called as life processes. Now, before we talk about each one of these processes in detail, there is one more important term which we need to understand over here, which is metabolism. Let us understand first what does this term metabolism mean to us. When I talk about metabolism, it is basically referring to the set of chemical reactions which are occurring inside our body so that we are able to sustain life, so that we are able to survive. So all the chemical reactions which are happening inside our body are what you call as metabolic reactions. Now, we are taking inside food in the form of carbohydrates, in the form of proteins, in the form of lipids, in the form of vitamins and minerals. So all these complex molecules are being broken down into simpler molecules inside our human body. This is also an example of chemical reactions which are happening inside. When we respire in, when we are breathing in, fine, so respiration is also a process which falls under this category. So all such kind of reactions which are happening inside our body are an example of metabolism. Can you think of some other reactions which are taking place inside the living organisms? Yes, we do have photosynthesis also. It is the process by which plants are making up their food. So, what are they requiring for that? They're using carbon dioxide, they're using water, they're using solar energy, they're using chlorophyll, and they're making up the food for the plant, which is stored in the form of glucose and they're releasing out oxygen in the process. So this is also a chemical reaction which can be considered as an example of metabolism. Let us understand now what are the two types of metabolism. The first one is catabolism. So catabolic reactions, let us understand what are these catabolism or catabolic reactions. So catabolism is the type of metabolism which is responsible for breaking down of complex molecules into simpler, smaller molecules. Fine. So with this diagram, it would be more clearer to you. This is the complex molecule which breaks down into simpler molecules and energy is being released out. So such a reaction in which a complex molecule is being broken down into simpler molecules plus energy is being released out falls under the category of catabolism. Okay. What is anabolism then? Anabolism is the second type of metabolism. This is just opposite to catabolic reactions or catabolism, wherein the simpler molecules are combining together to form the complex molecules. Okay. Now, let us see how this happens. These are the simpler molecules. See over here. They are combining to form a complex molecule. Plus, we can see over here that energy is being utilized in this process. So, therefore, this process is endergonic process. Okay, reactions because this energy is being utilized over here, and the smaller molecules are combining in the presence of this energy, using this energy and forming the complex molecule. Okay, so this is an example of an anabolic reaction. This is how the anabolic reaction takes place. We have one more example like wherein the amino acids are combining to form the peptides and now these peptides are forming the proteins. So proteins are the complex molecules which are formed from the simple molecules which are amino acids. Okay, so this is an example of anabolic reaction or anabolism. Now, let us understand with the help of one more example. We have respiration, cellular respiration, which is falling under the category of catabolic reactions. Let us see how. In respiration, glucose, which is C6H12O6, is broken down in the presence of oxygen to form carbon dioxide plus water. Okay, and energy is being released out. So such a reaction in which a complex molecule is broken down into simpler molecule, which is carbon dioxide and water over here, plus energy is being released out. So this type of a reaction is called as a catabolic reaction. Okay, opposite to this we have photosynthesis, which is falling under the category of anabolic reactions. Now, what happens in photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide and water are combining in the presence of sunlight, which is energy over here, and they form the glucose, okay, plus oxygen. Fine. So now here the simpler molecules like carbon dioxide and water are combining. Plus this is an endergonic process, so energy is absorbed and they form glucose and oxygen. So glucose over here is a complex molecule and therefore the reaction is an anabolic reaction. Hope this is clear to you all. Let us sum up with the help of this diagram. Anabolic reactions are the ones in which the smaller molecules are assembling and they are using energy to form the larger molecules. Okay. And catabolic reactions are the one in which the larger molecules are being broken down into simpler, smaller ones and energy is released out over here. Okay. So these are the catabolic reactions. I hope this is clear. We will meet in the next class wherein we'll discuss about the life processes in detail. Thank you.